How do you sleep? How do you sleep? That answers my question better. How do you sleep?
On my stomach.
No. Like clothes, no clothes, window open, fan on.
Like now?
Do you cold sweats? Yeah, right now in this transition, do you get cold sweats? How do you sleep?
I put the heat on.
Oh, oh,
What?
oh,
What?
oh,
What?
oh.
What? 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 Oh, it's a water bug?
Nigga, that nigga huge.
Hey, give me my, wait.
You want my shoe?
No, I got it, wait. You're gonna have to move it, man.
Nah, come
Move
on.
it, man. You scared of water bugs?
No, I ain't scared. He just tried to get up on me though.
Where is he? Oh, shit. There he is!
Damn, nigga. Hold up. Let me move.
Kick it out. Where is it? It went under. Where is it? Get it. Get it on the ground. Did it fall?
I don't know.
How fuck? It was right there.
Nigga, that's your fucking pet.
I killed one literally 2 days ago when your cousin was here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, you scared, man? You all this shit?
Nigga, that nigga look brolic. I'm gonna pick this up. That's why. He's
Right.
under this.
All right. See it? It's on the couch? It's on the bed?
Nah.
Oh, shit. It's probably back there somewhere.
He's probably back there.
All right, so let's move it. We're going to take this episode
On
to
a
another level now.
Fucking roach.
All right, wait. Move this out the way. See it?
No.
Oh, damn. We're fucked.
No.
Ah, fuck. This is going to be the whole episode, killing this roach.
Come on.
Where is it? Where the fuck, man? See?
That's why I hate it.
That's why I hate
it. Brolic though.
And you're like, oh.
Oh, God, he's right here. He got babies.
Wait, he got two?
Yeah, no. He's under the couch now. Now he's under.
Oh, fuck. Push him over here.
Push him over here. Fuck you want me to do?
Wait, don't break my couch, man. Here, here's a broom.
Here's a broom. That nigga got body armor.
Shut up, man. I don't see nothing yet. Shit. Wait, now.
Shit. Come on, Petey. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to Joe's apartment. That nigga's probably hanging on the broom right now. Motherfucker!
I don't see shit, man. That's the scary part when you don't fucking see it. Wait, push the couch back maybe, and then just go under.
Let's see.
Like, you push it back to the wall, and then you just push.
Let's see.
Damn, where the fuck is it?
Oh, he's right here.
Wait.
Right here, Rich. Get him, Rich. Ah, teamwork.
Bitch!
Oh, that shit had babies.
Bitch!
Ah, stop. All right.
Fucking, where the fuck? Nigga?
Yeah. Nigga just destroyed a roach.
No, one time, no bullshit. One time I hit a roach so hard, its brain and its spine hit the wall at the same time. And the shit was still beating.
Sit down, you fucking warrior. Come on, sit down, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go,
Shit
champ.
in the cannon.
Let's go, champ.
And we're back. If we had not technical difficulty as much as an intruder in the house.
Rich took care of that, though.
Yep. Hope we got that on camera for real.
I did. I recorded it.
You should have like sounds like cartoons, like, like, and then go like when I hit it like a little sound.
Nigga hit that shit like 8 times.
You gotta make sure, yeah, babies. You gotta kill its young too.
Now I had an abdomen, son. That's the whole nigga's abdomen. He had a 6-pack.
Roach abs. That's the name of this episode. It's called Roach Abs.
Roach abs.
I'm gonna find. Nah, I don't think I can put a picture of Rose. They'll be like, ugh, it's disgusting.
Yo,
Like, so YouTube will give me for that too. And you know what I'm proud of? We didn't curse the entire time.
I told you, I've been beating it in my head not to do it. But you know what I am gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna say this. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose, and it's not like they don't need. You know what I'm saying?
They're a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah, they don't need nothing. They don't need nobody. But all right, for the person that wants to play music, for the person that wants to, speak how he wants to speak, he's just gonna stay on Twitch. Twitch
Yep.
is still free, and Twitch you could play music. Twitch you could do all that and get away with it. You know what I mean? He's just gonna stay on Twitch.
Yep.
So it's like YouTube's gonna lose. Like if I'm honest, I think I'm getting more people watching from Twitch than anywhere else anyway.
No, so just build your audience on Twitch. That's
You know?
we'll just build the audience there. Then we'll become the Twitch podcast. I don't think there's a premier Twitch podcast. There's a lot of YouTube podcasts.
Nah, there's podcasts everywhere, bro.
There is, but there hasn't been like the number one Twitch podcast. 'Cause all the ones are known on YouTube. Joe Rogan, Joe Budden.
Well, Joe Rogan's not on YouTube no more.
Well,
All you can do is get his clips now.
You get Joe Budden still. You get Rory and Mal. You know,
You watch
Academics
Rory
is
and
off the
Mal?
record. I don't really watch Rory and Mal.
Why not?
Like sometimes I am subscribed. Depends, I guess, which guests they have, but they're just not as interesting because it's the same way they kind of needed Joe for it.
Yeah, bring your
They
mic.
need that action, that crazy. They need that nut job in between them because they're too calm.
So you think they're just too boring?
Yeah, they're pretty boring, but they're all right. But I'd sit through a whole hour and a half to listen to them. No,
You know what's crazy? I'll be honest with you. I'm not really fully listening to podcasts when I'm listening to them. I'm listening to them. Look, he's Pinoid. Look,
Yep.
you think the homies are coming? He thinks the homies are coming.
I'm hearing noises. I know it's not them, but just making sure.
He thinks the homies are coming.
I don't want you motherfuckers thinking my house is dirty. Sorry if I curse. Now I'm ready to get flagged there.
Look.
But look, it's a way past a minute.
Oh, no, we're fine. No, we're fine. Yeah,
This is one. This is one.
It's just one. It's just one. We should do.
A swear jar.
Yeah, we should probably do a swear jar, man. Because but it's all right. It's not that hard not to swear. All my life, I speak the way I
One
want to
curse ain't
speak.
gonna kill us.
Yeah, like I speak the way I want to speak because I choose to speak that way. If I don't want to, I don't have to go ahead and use vulgar language. I can go ahead and be more politically correct. But for what? Why be more politically correct when the world we live in is just completely insane and backwards, and there's nothing politically correct about it? Like, yo, whenever you go down this Ukraine rabbit hole, and you go down the rabbit hole of these wars and all this stuff, yo, it's scary what the world might look like in 5 or 10 years. It's scary. It only takes one person to just make an invalid decision and push the button.
Yep.
It only takes one person to make an invalid decision and push the button.
We almost had a mutually assured destruction back in 1983. You know
Really?
that, right? Yeah.
With who?
Russia. With Gorbachev, like the height of like the Cold War with like.
Oh,
Ronald
that was the
Reagan.
Cold War, 83?
The Cold War ended in 1991.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I'm not.
Okay. So
Go.
back in 1983, there was, you know how like at this point we were all building nuclear weapons. All of like the big, not big companies, but like the more developed countries like Russia, China, us. We were building nuclear weapons just in case like any country tried to mess with us
Okay.
in some capacity, whether it was like technological, whatever the hell. So there was this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think Stanislav Petrov. That was his name. He was like in charge of like in case we were able to get like they were to attack his country. There was a button there that would press that would shoot off. He would have to call his like to get
Superiors.
confirmation, like his superiors to let him know, hey, I'm pressing the button. We're about to be attacked. So singles would go off in case like missiles were gonna come at them. So he was chilling one day, sitting there, alarms go off like crazy everywhere. He was looking at the radar, and he noticed like he saw one missile, then it became 2, 3, 4, 5 missiles coming quickly. Come to find out, it was clouds that picked up on the radar.
That's some trashy ass fucking Russian. Excuse me.
But he was smart enough because he had he had
It was really
expertise
clouds?
in IT. It was really
Like,
clouds.
somebody needs to get fired.
But what ended up happening was he was supposed to make the call because they got the alert. They called him and was like, "Are we being attacked?" And he guessed. He didn't know at first, but he was reading that. Wait, these look like clouds. They're not picking up. It's like the heat signature on them doesn't come up like a missile. It's coming up like a cloud. So he went, "No, we're fine. I'm gonna turn it off." And the world didn't know about it. Like he pretty much single handedly. If he would have listened and pressed that button, we would have still been. We would have been at war with Russia. We would have been World War III for all we know.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised we don't go to war with Russia now. It's so surprising that we'll help Ukraine with money and guns, but Russia, what they don't consider that help? Isn't that kind of like
They do.
like I find it so weird. And then I hear that we kind of need Russia because they're the ones that negotiate with the Iraqi people for us. So we kind of need them for negotiation purposes. Like our political system is so messed up and untransparent. It's like it's scary. We're all like little pawns. I really feel like we're all like little pawns, and at any point in time, they can just sway it left or right, left or right. What do you do with that? Just keep living your life, right, until something happens.
But it was because of that he actually got a World Citizens Award. He was honored in 2004.
Really?
Yep. Because if you would have pressed that button, he would have been in war. But he ignored his command, pretty much saying, "Look, we're good." Well, lied to his command about it, like we were gonna get hit by missiles. But they didn't know that. They thinking like, "Oh, we're gonna hit. What are you doing? Why are you not telling us anything? Are we okay? Are we fine?" And he's like, "Yeah, we're good. We're good."
Don't even worry about it. The
He
clouds.
didn't even know. But then he was reading the signature and is like, "Oh, yeah, these really are clouds."
Oh man,
So he pretty much prevented another world war from happening from doing that.
Would you ever join the military?
Nope, I did.
What?
Nope.
Not even close. Not even on your agenda.
Not now and
Never. Would you encourage your kids if they wanted to?
they want to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? If I could look back, actually, if back then, like being 17, 18, and I didn't know what to do really with my life, I didn't really want to go to college at that point, I probably would have joined the military.
Yeah, like I feel like I should have went to. I could probably still go to the military. I just got too many surgeries.
I think the limit's 35.
30, 35. Yeah, 35.
Like, I'm sorry, unfortunately, I'll be 35 in 2 months, so.
Ah.
Haha, can't give me military. Sorry.
What did they do? A draft again? Are you dodging it?
I can't. They can't get me. You gotta have two. I think you gotta have 2 sons for that. They take the second son.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's always the same law with the draft. They can't change the law up and say, nah, we need everybody.
If it's a world war, like I think they do take you then. But if it's like
you
know,
going? Or you gonna run?
I'm a mom. I'll lead this just in 5 years. I ain't fighting for. Ain't my war. It's your war. Why are we fighting for? Why are we going?
If another country is trying to invade the United States of America,
define trying to invade.
They're on our shores. They're at our seas. You don't believe in people being
So what was the war in Iraq?
What do you call that? What do you call that when people are like undercover?
Espionage.
No. But they're quiet until they get activated. Like, you know how like, they're just regular people. They go to church. They live here 15, 20 years. Their kids go to school with our kids.
Nope.
Everything good. And then one day, they get the phone call, and they got to be activated. You don't think that there's people that live...
turd on and be like...
Yeah, you don't think that there's people like that all over the United States of America waiting to be activated when the country tells them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you met one of them?
There was just something like that. Hold up.
What? Somebody said the
Not
signature
someone,
code?
wait.
Something. They went like, and then it just went like,
Nah, you don't remember the couple? I think it was a Muslim couple. I don't want to speak.
Americans on the series.
There was a couple that did that.
Weren't they radicalized or something?
I think so. Yeah, and they became activated. That's my point. That there's people in the United States that.
I don't know how true that is. I think that's just more a movie. Because you had in order for you to implant in somebody's brain like a phrase that would activate them, like. Cause I know they had something like that on American Dad episode.
No, I don't mean it like that though. I mean it in the sense where they knew what their mission was the whole time.
Like, what was their mission? Kill every American?
I mean, whatever it is. Like, you gotta remember, people get brainwashed for less. Cults are real. Mm-hmm. People have been...
Oh yeah, they're real. Hey, look at Waco. That was a cult to a certain extent. I mean, yeah, like what was that? Heaven's Gate? That was a cult. Everybody drinking that Kool-Aid and bad people died for that. Or Jonestown, that was a cult. That was a crazy cult. That's like
They
Chinese
drank
people don't talk about that.
that's Jim Jones, right?
Yep, Jim Jones.
Why would Jim Jones, the rapper, name himself after Jim Jones, the guy who runs a cult? You think he named himself Jim Jones after the same Jim Jones?
No,
There had to be a drug dealer, Jim Jones, somewhere, right?
is there? I don't know.
Oh no, oh no.
Because when I think of Jim Jones, I'm thinking of Jonestown. I'm not thinking of the drug dealer named Jim Jones in Harlem. Is there? Look, my family's from Harlem, man. I never heard no Jim Jones drug dealer. I was in Harlem yesterday. Shout out to Mikey Phelps.
Damn, son.
But
Damn, son. He did get his name from there, B.
from Jim Jones.
Where did Jim Jones, the rapper, get his name from? Jim Jones, the Dipset capo, shares a name with the notorious leader of the People's Temple cult, best known for a 1978 mass suicide incident in Guyana, in which over 900 people died, including at least 200 children. Good job, Jimmy. Yo,
Since I made a gang of bucks, I ain't been hanging much.
what the fuck is wrong with you naming yourself after fucking... good job.
I mean, look at Jim Jones's career. Like,
It doesn't fucking matter.
Bruh.
Come on. Be a little bit fucking smarter.
it's-
Be a little bit fucking smarter.
we're getting suppressed, man. Stop cursing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You literally said 4 curses in 4 sentences.
My God, it sucks. We could do this.
You
We could do
literally
this.
said at the beginning of this episode, oh, it's not hard to curse.
It's not that hard. It's not that.
not
When I
that-
think about stupidity, it's hard not to curse, though. You know, when you think about somebody that's just dumb, you're gonna name yourself after somebody that suicided a whole bunch of people. It's just weird. You know, like
We can't even say that word now.
that word, the S word.
Or like actually alt. We
What's
gotta
that?
say
What's that?
Mexually assault.
Okay.
Doing bad to a woman in a very
Oh,
bad
really?
way.
Really? You can't say that neither?
You gotta say like essayed.
Yo, we should just do this whole episode in sign language.
I don't
Just
know.
figure out how to do sign language and just...
I mean, I actually tried to learn sign language not too long ago. Cause I had, like, when I used to buy a yo-yo for my sister's organization, a few of the, like, kids and adults were, like, they were mentally, challenged, but they knew how to do sign language. That's the only way they could
really?
speak. Yeah, they didn't, every time they tried talking, it wasn't,
No words.
it was not the best.
It was
sound.
mumble. It was the mumble, yeah.
They couldn't verbally
Verbalize,
say.
yeah.
They were trying to talk, but they would start just going with speaking like this.
I've always wondered if I could, date somebody like that.
Oh,
That had, like...
I'll give you a story about that.
Or you have a story about dating a woman with a disability?
So a woman I tried to get that spoke sign language. It was in college.
Okay.
Just shout out the hostess. There was this really fine, bad chick. She almost looked like Ice Spice. But like, she had
Spice?
she looked like Ice Spice, but with a very Jennifer Lopez like face. So it was like a very light skinned Jennifer Lopez. And
Okay.
I remember seeing her in class. She was in my class. I guess she could still hear because when we were in class, the teacher was talking, blah, blah, blah. And she'll be like taking notes, blah, 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 like what everybody else was
Yeah,
doing.
but she could read lips.
They
read... No. Like, legit, you learn how
No,
to fuck...
but this is what I learned, though, about that. Because
Uh-huh.
I didn't know. This is what I found out later. So
Go ahead, go.
after, she gets out of class, I'm trying to, she's walking ahead of me, and I'm like, hey. I'm thinking she's blatantly ignoring me. And I'm like, you know what? F her, whatever. So it goes to lunchtime. Well, I had like a 3-hour gap. So we ended up going to Popeyes that was right there. and one of my boys that was in the class with me, shout out to Daryl. Yo, I don't know where you been, bro, but I hope you're doing good. And we're sitting in the pop. I was like, yo, like, you ever try talking to that chick, that chick with the reddish hair? He said, yeah, you can't talk to her, man. She's deaf. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. He said, you know why the teacher never really turns his head? It's because she's reading his lips, so she can understand what he's saying. Because if he turns his head and starts talking,
She can't understand.
She can't hear it.
That's crazy.
I was like, oh. So then, now the next time when I saw her, I'm like making sure, like when she sees me, I'm like going waving my hand up in front of her, and she just waves, like goes hey, like but not like the normal hey, kind of like a little bit like it's like I'm 95% here, but there's not blue being like that. Yeah, and I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
This ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work for me.
Ain't going. Oh man.
But I was willing. But in my head, I was like, maybe if I just sat and learn sign language, just even the most basic.
Nah, that would have been fine though if you would have tried to sit and learn all that. But
I wasn't really like pursuing her like that as much as
you weren't in love with her. Like, oh my god,
I gotta learn sign
language for her.
It's like, she's cute, but I ain't worth it like that for me.
Yeah, no, like
all the other guys are feeding for her at that point too.
I mean, it's probably a fetish thing too. Like to, no offense, to have those type of relations with somebody with a disability. It's so hard. With somebody with a disability, it's so hard. To have those type of relations with somebody with a disability, right? I don't know. For some people, it might be a little bit of a kink. She makes those noises.
Oh, no noises.
Or no noises.
That would be scary.
Imagine you're doing that with a chick and she makes no noises.
Like she's just this facial expressions. You want to know if you're doing it right, and it's like you think you probably kill her. You probably killing her. She's like, she get a heart attack. Like,
not making no noise.
That's gotta be terrifying. You gotta you gotta have like a code word. That's when you gotta have code words in bed just to make sure like hey.
Code
hit my
taps.
chest.
Yeah, she gotta have code taps.
Hit my chest if I'm going to.
You gotta have code taps. Yo, imagine you're in the back. You're in the back and you're just like.
She got a pin like a wrestler. Like
she gotta
catch something.
She gotta tap out.
No, like she wear her face like.
She gotta tap out.
I don't know if she enjoyed it or she wants me to stop.
Alright, I'm gonna go there. We already here. I'm gonna go there. Would you have relations with a chick with like a prosthetic? Like a prosthetic leg?
Like if it's her whole leg. Like if it was like to her knees, I could work with that. But if it's like the whole leg is gone, it's gonna be hard. Like what do you you gotta be like this. You gotta be like this. I mean, it'd probably be easier, especially if she's like petite. It'd probably be easier. You have her like this. You hold the butt cheek right here, and then her back, and then you just go like you're rocking the baby like this, but you're just doing it forward. I think it could work. That could work. If she's bad enough, hell yeah.
Oh man, what if she didn't tell you?
Like I find out during?
Like till you got home. Like when you got home.
Like we like taking our clothes off.
And then she goes, I got something to tell you. She goes like, I got something to tell you. I didn't want to tell you earlier. Look. And when she
I mean, you gotta like I'd rather you tell me and then go, look. Like, oh yeah, I got a prosthetic leg. Look, don't shock me like that. Because if you go like, I gotta tell you something, and then something I don't want to hear,
and then just goes, look,
like what? Look at, and then it's like you pull your pants, and I see something.
I mean, I guess you would be right though. It'd probably be a lot easier to grab, because the leg ain't in the way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, but
you're like 20% less human.
I'm just trying to think about the top post, and then like.
What about no legs?
I knew you were gonna go there. That's what I was trying to think about with one leg, because if you got one leg,
I'm pretty sure they would figure it
yeah.
out.
But look, you usually when you're like that, right? You usually something's here. You used to something,
Yeah.
nothing be there.
But I think
just
she would have to grab you like this. You know, like you got a backpack in the front.
If she had no legs,
Yeah, she had no legs.
if she had no legs, but that'd be even
She'll
better.
be a backpack. Oh,
That'd probably be even better.
that relationship should be absolutely fine. I'll
That
go
would
with
probably
that.
be even better.
Oh, but what if she could still get like birth? That would be interesting.
Nah, it's the same thing. You don't need legs to give birth.
I know, but it'll be kind of interesting because then
It's just a body with a hole.
because usually you used to seeing like legs and just something coming out.
Ah, it's a
And now
body with a hole, and then
Now it's like a balloon.
You remember
like
the-
you're going like this with a balloon.
remember the Ninja Turtles? Remember the bad guy MODOK? The one in the tube, the brain in the tube.
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Just two arms and legs, but no legs.
Yeah. I mean, women, man, like, hey, it'd be interesting, like, grow it up, and it's like, hey, look, it's dad, and then you just see mom come with, like, her arms walking.
Well, I don't.
Her upper body straight would be
I don't. Yeah,
immaculate.
like salute to the UFC guy that just won his first MMA fight. That he had no legs. Have you seen
he
the video?
fought a guy with legs,
Yeah,
and he won?
yeah. I'll run it here. He said, and he won.
His blocking skills got to be crazy, because
You-
I felt all you had to do that at that point is just drop kick him. You know, just flying across the room.
Look at this. No, it was a. It's on mute. You ain't getting me, YouTube.
Utu.
YouTube.
I'm watching the guy with no legs fight. Man, look at his body.
Yo, of course he got no legs. What?
Look, he's hopping.
He got no legs. Of course he's gonna have a body on him.
But he's like Donkey Kong in this.
Look.
This is a UFC sanctioned fight.
It's an MMA fight. It's an MMA sanctioned fight. Yeah, mixed martial arts fight. Yeah, sanctioned by the commission and everything. Look. I think it's like cheating though.
Yeah,
I
because
think
you
it's
can't grab
cheating 'cause
him
you
nowhere.
can't grab him with your legs. You can't move him around. And then look, he's just,
Look. Yeah, that is kind of that. Now looking at it,
and then like he all due respect to him too. He won the fight, but like he could get mad muscle on top because he got no legs to have weight. So all they got to do is make sure they weigh the same. Feel me?
how can you? But it's like when the guy with legs had to lose more weight.
Nah, fighting at 135, I think.
You gotta be near featherweight, and you're fighting
Nah,
like
maybe
a,
155. That's creepy though. Imagine. I'm a man.
like you fighting like the Thing.
Yo, that's creepy though. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
like Dawn of the
I
Dead
would never
fighting.
pick a fight with a person like that.
Because like if first of all, if that guy comes up to me and goes like, "Yo, square up, let's go," I'll be scared of automatically.
Yeah, like that guy. Yeah.
That means he knows how to get you down. If
What do you
telling he
mean?
wants to
He's
square
been
up with
down
you.
there all his life. He knows how to be down there.
So if he wants to square up with you, you already know you in for, yo, I'm gonna get my butt whooped.
He does though.
Look at him crawling around. He's crawling. How you find a guy that crawls? He crawls all his life.
Huh?
Look at that. He's doing Eddie
Jumped in
Gordo
the
move.
air
Doing Eddie
and
Gordo
almost
moves
Smacked him with his fist.
with his bottom fist. I wonder if it's all bone down there besides his.
I wonder what is down there, right?
I
Like,
would assume he still has his parts.
His ding dong?
Yeah, I assume he would still have it.
Maybe he got his ding. You think it's just the big flappy black ding dong
Probably
flapping down
not.
there?
I mean, if it is, then
Oh,
then
he got punched in the face though.
If he is, he got one leg. He just gotta be in a room with women in order for it to work.
Yo, but I'm gonna tell you something. No cap. If he does got his thingy down there, fucking just stand on that.
True, even if you try blocking it, you can just kick it down.
Nah, you gotta wear cups.
How do you put on a cup? For him.
Your waist. Yo, right here.
But it can easily slip off. Their legs usually kind of keep it stabilized.
I guess so, right?
Because then it's just gonna feel like you're putting in. It's like you're wrapping It's like you're wrapping the cup around a cone, like a cone.
Oh my god.
There's nothing holding it up. Your waist is holding it up.
What
I
are we
guess.
playing?
It's not your legs. Your legs usually kind of keep it like
We're not
together,
playing.
huh? What?
I just fucking damn a
What?
person. Just where we going lately with these podcasts? It's so messed up.
I mean, all right. Didn't Dana White beat his wife?
Didn't Dana White slapped his wife? He didn't beat her. You got to get it correct. If you look at the slap,
I mean, the world's gonna see it as
if
beat.
you look at the slap, us in Spanish world know that as atate quieto. That's he didn't pull back. He didn't close his hands. He picked his hand up like this and slapped down. That's atate quieto. That's what he did. And if you look, and I'm not condoning anything, I'm joking, but she snuffed him first. She pulled back to hit him. She went like this and then did the girl thing and jumped. And then he turned around and said, "What?" those are the relaxed smacks. That's not the he didn't punch her in the face. But there's no excuse. You know, you don't. He is the leader of UFC, where Conor McGregor goes ham and throws chairs at buses.
That was crazy.
Where somebody just 2 months ago got arrested for beating his wife, and this is where John Jones smacks his head on top of a police car, drunk at Las Vegas. Where John Jones come out with a shotgun. This is UFC. This is not WWE. This is not scripted. This is not Stone Cold beating up Vince McMahon in a hospital.
Oh, that was funny.
That was hilarious. But this is real life for them. These warriors, these fighters, these people with mental struggles and hard lives, they chose to do the hardest job in the world, jump in the ring, be half naked, and either be prepared to whoop the other man's behind or have their behind whooped. And it's because they've been getting behinds whooped all their life that they're like this. Dana White is the ringleader. He is the man that when it was coming up and UFC changed so many hands, it went from Zupa this, and it went from Spike, and it went from Fox, and it went now it's at ESPN. It was owned by 2 guys, now it's owned by 1 guy. UFC since the 90s has been going through such a hard trial, wouldn't get sanctioned to fight. People thought we can't have this, it's too brutal. And Dana White has always been in the forefront of all of that. You think at any point in time he's not allowed to have some goddamn stress? Like, he's not allowed to. And I'm not saying smacking your wife is not the way you get off, but he's supposed to be what the brand is. He wouldn't be on brand if he wasn't slapping somebody. And you know what? He wouldn't be on brand. People would give him a round of applause, but he wouldn't be on brand if his wife would have did that to him and he just took that. Imagine she'd have hit him. He didn't do shit. He didn't do nothing. And then he looked at her like, and tried to, yo, what are you doing? And then she tapped him again in his jaw. And then next day on ESPN, it would have been like, oh, Dana White holds it's cool, and it's cool. And blah, blah, blah. It's not on brand. Because this is supposed to be Dana White, and you just sit there and let a person smack the wife or not. You know, it goes to show you, too. It goes to, yo, if you ever pick your hand up to your girl, or your girl picks your hand up to you, get out of that relationship. Unless you're prepared to take the consequences that come next. Eventually, it's going to happen, and you know that.
So how many slaps do you think he might have taken? That may have not been the first time he's been slapped.
You see what I'm saying? Look, now we're getting somewhere. Because they say when you catch somebody stealing from you, it's not the first time that they stole from you, it's the first time they got caught.
Yep.
So now to think about that, what do you know, he's worth so much money. You guys are worth so much money. Couple or not. He is worth so much money. Like my homegirl, bro, she should just leave him. I said, leave what? Leave what? $500,000? Mm-hmm. Leave what? She hit him first. Leave what? Like, and I know in the courts and all this shit, all this stuff, it'll be different. But honestly, she even said her actions were wrong. They both admitted to being wrong.
But that's more for the PR move.
PR, not PR. If she wanted to go extra hard in the paint, Once he assaults her, that's wrong. Even if she assaults him first, because a man can't hit a. I don't, and that's another thing I don't get. I had this conversation too. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. A woman tap my jaw, I'm gonna tap her jaw back. I'm no cap. I'm not a womanizer. I'm not an abuser. But if you have the audacity to cross a line and hit a person, you gotta accept what comes to you. And if I ain't got none of my homegirls around me to get you, I'm gonna slap the crap out of you too. Take that off of YouTube. No, for real. Being honest. Don't put your hands on people if you're not prepared to get your hands put on you. I don't care if you're a girl. I don't care. Like, don't put your hands on people. That's where you cross the line with me altogether. I've been slapped by women, B. I've had my jaw tapped by a woman. I had an ex-girlfriend who turned lesbian, and then a fight broke out at a bar, and then outside, I was kind of encouraging the fight a little bit. So outside, the girl's lesbian, I didn't even know, B. I was drunk. I didn't even know I got hit in the face. My man was the one that grabbed her, was like, yo, don't hit him. I was like, she hit me? I didn't feel it. The little last knuckle just tapped my jaw. I didn't even feel it. Now, if I'd have turned around and gave her an Hadouken uppercut to this 110-pound woman, she'd have felt it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you don't put your hands on people. I don't care. I don't care if you a girl. If your man is getting his butt whipped, right? Go call the cops. Don't go ahead and jump in and try to slap the other guy
And
to get him.
and think the guy ain't gonna hit you back.
And think the dude, while he's whooping your boyfriend's butt, is not gonna turn around when you scratch his face or slap him. He ain't gonna turn around and give you one in the face too. He's going to, and he's gonna take that charge because you shouldn't and I know my mom got her ass whooped for a while in my life, so I don't condone beating women. I didn't say beat a woman though, but every human being has the right to defend themselves. And I shouldn't be anybody's punching bag for more than any second of their lives. Somebody hit you once, twice. So soon as somebody puts hands on you, you mush them right back. And you let them know, I will put hands on you back. That's how they know, all right, chill. You want to do it again? Don't hit me. I don't like being hit. I never liked it, bro. I never liked it. And I guess it's because seeing my mom get her ass whooped. I didn't like that. Oh, damn. Seeing her getting, it messes my brain up. To think somebody could have the audacity to pick their hands up to you and put hands on you because they're the other sex. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a female. I could put hands on you. Or when dudes do it to women, you my slave. You're my object. Do what I say. Put hands on you.
Like Andrew Tate.
That's just he's another one. Good segue. Go ahead. What happened to Tate? Sex cult thingy, right?
He said, "I'm gonna grape you."
I'm gonna grape you.
Yep. There was like leak audio and leaked text messages. Season now or maybe in prison now for 6 women that he had charges against him. I know Vice dropped like pretty much a documentary on him. And
Really?
yeah,
Recently?
Yeah, it's like a 45-minute documentary, and this guy was wild, and they like pretty much one of the Vice like guys pretty much joined Andrew Tate's Hutzel University, and there was like a scene where they were like in this grand hall, and Andrew Tate was like, "You're all going to fight in a cage match, and it's going to be on national television. For those of you that don't want to be a part of it, you can sign off and you can leave right now. But you're going to leave with shame." And 2/3 of the room left. So the ones that stayed, including the Vice guy, they were in a ring on national television fighting.
And did he know it was being recorded?
Yes. Everything was being recorded.
And he knew this.
He knew this.
What's wrong with this dude? I mean, I thought his message was for equality of men.
But it's all about building your ego, not to be afraid. Don't take the shame. Like, if we're telling you to do something, we're trying to build your character up by not being afraid. So if we say you're going to fight national television, you should be like, yes. Like, I'm ready. And then they talked to some of the people that said no. It's like, This program's like trying to help me. I don't want my son to look at me as like some weakling. I'm disappointed in myself that I said no. I was like,
That's not. But fighting isn't the way that you show that you're a man.
oh yeah, mind you, each person that was there paid $5,000 for this.
I mean, you don't have to know how to fight to
Not know how to fight, but like encouraging you to fight.
yeah, my fault. Like, yeah, defending yourself. You can program a computer to fight. You can make a booby trap with a tree and some rope, right? You don't have to fight. You don't have to combat people to be forced into doing that. Like
This is what he was teaching his, you know,
pupils.
pupils, and some of them loved it. They understood his message. They even that the guy was asking, "Do you think Andrew Tate's a bad person?" He said, "No, not at all. He's actually encouraged me to be a better person."
That's what I keep hearing about him, though. I keep hearing that he's not a bad person. That his message for men equality, it's positive, but he's delivering it wrong.
Oh, yes,
He's delivering it way too aggressive. He's saying women should be to
subjugated.
do what we say,
Yep.
and I don't subscribe to that.
Yep.
No human being should be anybody's property.
He pulled up like the vice guy. He met Andrew Tate at the door. He was giving like a quick tour of the outside, like with his cards. He was like, "Oh, this is my car collection. Oh, that room right there, that's classified. Oh yeah, that room over there is classified too."
What the fuck do you think was in the rooms? Yo.
Who knows? But the way he was kind of saying it, it was like kind of up in the camera, up in my eyes, like he was just kidding around to a certain extent. But
But he's very egotistical as well.
he's egotistical about it. He went inside. They went inside his house. There was a woman sitting there, a bad chick, on the computer taking notes and stuff. The guy, the vice guy, was like, he didn't want to be. I don't want to be disrespectful. Hey, how you doing? And Andrew says, don't talk to her. I didn't tell you to talk to her. Let's walk this way. I was like, and then you see all around the room like these guys like on computers like watching, like look like the stock market and talk. One guy was talking to all like the members and like the forums and stuff. He has 110,000 members that pay $50 a month for this. It was
For
like
what?
and then he has like
What's the name of his school?
Hustlers University. And he has like head guys. It's like hey, I'm Omega. Like they're like Omega. Like they go by like code names there when they talk like all his like managers, his assistants and stuff. And he talked to one of them inside a Ferrari about like, oh, I'm called the chaperone. So why you called the chaperone? Oh, I just manage like all the guys. Like to make sure that they're in line with like what the message Andrew Tate brings into the world. And then he says like that sounds almost like a cult.
Why is he getting charged for? Yeah, why is he getting charged for? So now he's getting charged for what? Grape
Pretty much human trafficking.
and human trafficking.
Yes, because they found like not leaked, like women came forward from messages from far back as 2013 when he was on Big Brother back in the day.
Okay.
And doing like all his like on his USC stuff. They found like messages and voice notes, like he would talk to girls like through WhatsApp and stuff, of him saying I'm your god, you're subjugated to me. If you don't fall in line, you're gonna get hit, and that's it. And there was one woman that they talked to in private that said like I was feeling him. We were making out on the bed, and he just started leaning back, and out of nowhere he just goes, I don't know if I should grape you or not. And the interview guy's like, wait, what? He wanted to grape you even though you were just really gonna possibly do it with him. It's like, well, after that, my whole perspective was like, no, I gotta get out of here. I said, but you end up being with him for 6 more months. Why did you stay with him? It's like he just has a way with words to control me.
Yo, You men with this power. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can't find the. I don't find the humor in it. Things like this, I try to find humor in everything. Things like this don't sound humorous to me. Like when people treat other people like objects or like who's wrong? Is he wrong for
Getting on weak
this?
people.
It's not only getting on weak people, but like he's gonna be him regardless, right? So who follows is who follows. He's not forcing anybody, not gun to the head. So whose fault is it then? Is it that girl for continuing to stay there after she was threatened to be raped? You know what I'm saying? Or like he's gonna be him regardless. That's why I really don't understand like
I don't know, when you're pretty much a master
manipulator.
you can make the president start a war.
Yeah. Oh shit. His name was Dick Cheney. So you can't
No, I don't mess with you. He shot his friend in the face, and his friend was like, "No, it was an accident." Okay. Thank God it was deer shot, not buckshot.
Oh shit.
Because I gotta aiming for the deer, and then your gun just goes this way and just shoots your friend in the face. Okay, nah, something's up there. Like, nah. So there was probably an argument. He said something as you were probably aiming for the deer. He's like, "What you say?"
Yeah, exactly. Like
That's what I believe happened.
whenever there's a death with around politicians or anything like that, it's never believable what they say. There's always some extra stuff.
I'm not like that.
Like
George
how many
Santos
bodies
dude.
do the Clintons have?
Look,
The bodies got mad Clintons.
look at George
I mean,
Santos.
the Clintons got mad bodies.
You heard about George Santos?
What? Talk to him.
The Republican guy. He just got recently
Money
into
because
office.
he was getting like money laundering. He couldn't report his money. And
No. He was just a straight up liar about everything in his life.
Oh really?
He said, like, I went to this college. He didn't. I did stuff for this charity. He didn't. I worked under this important person.
How the hell
didn't.
did he get up that far on the ladder then?
He just lied, and nobody vetted him until like the end of the road. Then he lied about everything. It got to a point where he was lying so bad, like the Republican caucus in Long Island was like, "No, we don't want this guy. He gotta get resigned or something. Get him out of
Oh,
office."
now you can't have somebody that blatantly lies and you're caught out there.
Yeah,
But
and
like,
he said, "I'm not leaving." After he lied about going to Baruch College.
can he do that?
Yeah, you don't gotta leave if you don't want to. He's already in there. He got voted by the people to be in office.
So he don't have to leave?
No,
Congress can't vote him out?
no. The only thing they could do at best is not put him on any type of committees.
To talk or to have a voice?
Yes, to have a voice. That's the best they could do. But
He still gets paid by us though.
yes. But Kevin McCarthy is Speaker of the House. He's a Republican, and the House is controlled by Republicans. They're gonna try to hook him up. They're already trying to pass something to get Biden, like trying to get Biden to resign now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're doing a lot of crazy stuff now because they control the House and they got the Speaker of the House.
Biden 2024 though.
That's what they're aiming for if he lives that long. Because I don't know if he's gonna make it.
In my opinion, I think he's been dead. I don't think we're looking at Biden no more. Yeah.
And you see all this leaked documents because he had his own.
He's a clone. I think he's a clone.
He had his own like things like Trump had, like his stuff. Like they found documents like classified documents in his house too.
Oh yeah, just like Trump. Yup.
Yes. And I can see how it's blown
Next
out
to
of
his
proportion.
Corvette or something like that.
Yeah, there's Corvette and stuff. The only difference I could say with that, the reason why it's not as bad as Trump is, with Biden, when they found those documents, he gave them back. Trump said, "No, you ain't getting none of this back." They had to like pretty much get court orders to his house to get those documents from him. Biden was like, "Oh, they're there. Oh, right here you go." That's the only difference.
Again.
And they found it in 3 different spots.
Again, the dude is senile. Look,
These are from when he was with Obama.
But this is our nation's leader leaving paperwork around where anybody can access it. Hunter Biden is a crackhead. that gets foot jobs. That's your son. And you're leaving important document paperwork around the crib. Like we don't already believe he's doing some espionage-ish with Ukraine. Yo, they saying that man took a lot of money, man, doing Ukraine deals and Russia deals.
Yeah, most of the money that's going to Ukraine and stuff should have went
And now,
for the people.
And now you leave this
Billions of
paperwork
dollars.
around the house with your reckless ass son. I don't understand, like I don't understand that. That's why back to the top of our conversation. That's why I'm scared of something happening to America. It's because of you guys. It's because guys like you, Joe Biden. Guys like you. Guys like you really are scary, Joe Biden. You know what I mean? You guys are scary. You got senile. You don't remember your name. You call people didn't he bring up somebody's name that was dead, and he called for Judy or something like that?
Judy.
Yeah, he was calling for the House Speaker that had died or something like that.
I have no idea.
Yeah, let me see.
I think we should just get a new lineup of a new president, and it shouldn't be Biden or Trump.
Look, yeah, Jackie. Biden mistakenly calls out deceased Congresswoman Jackie Walorski.
Okay.
Like he was calling her on the stage while he was on the stage. Yeah, I think I could play this. It's
no music or anything.
No, it's no music, and it's.
We can use these advances to do even more to make America stronger and a healthier nation. And so many of you know so much about this and all of you committed. And I want to thank all of you here for including bipartisan elected officials like
Look, if I yo-yo for him, I'm famous.
Watch.
Senator Booker, Representative Jackie. Are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was going to be here to help make this a reality.
She's dead.
Okay, it wasn't like a huge fumble. Like
No,
that.
bro. That was huge. Jackie, you here? Jackie, you.
How many? Look, there's literal like videos of like Trump messing up like 10 times worse. I think there's like a whole compilation of him messing up words. He don't even know how to say United States. He said, "God bless."
How do you call out a dead woman though? Like
He called out dead people too.
bugged out, yo.
Look, I think we just need a new Democratic leader and a new.
We just need a
Republican
whole
leader.
new lineup of politicians, man. You
got
guys
clean
are too
house.
old.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's no retirement age. There should be
You
a
guys
limit.
are too old. You got people.
Why are you like almost 90 in freaking Congress?
People's minds deteriorate over time. You get stressed out. The job gets to you. There's so many reasons why things can go wrong. And you guys are the commanding leaders of our nation. It's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look for us. I'm telling you. We look superior because of a couple things, but we look inferior in a lot of ways as well, bro. Because look how weak we are. Look at our president. He can't walk up the freaking stairs to get into Air Force One with
Yeah.
busting butt on his face.
That was funny.
It's not. It's not though. It's funny, but it's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
That's
remember, these
somebody's
are-
great grandfather.
Hey, look.
He might have been around when the
Yep.
Declaration of Independence
Look.
was wrote.
Look.
You don't see him in the
Every
background of those pictures?
Shut up. Stupid. Look, we're all humans. At the end of the day, they're human beings.
No,
as
man,
well.
you need to stop it. That's not
What
a
if I
human no more.
fell a million times on the stairwell?
No, he lived past his human age, though. That's why nobody's getting. He's in zombie mode now. That's what you're not getting. We're all humans. He's not human no more. He had like 2 brain thingies. like he had 2 brain surgeries. He's not human no more. That man's a zombie. And he's running our nation. Along with all you other freaking zombies. Like, you thieves, you dirty... I don't even know what to say about you politicians. Thank God I ain't famous. Because if I would throw poop at the wall. Feel me? Because I ain't got to leave the house. And what you going to accuse me of? Okay, maybe you accuse me of a couple things. But still, you guys are really bad. Like, our politicians, I love the United States of America. I just wish that there was, like I said, a little bit more transparency with its people. Like, yo, I hear so much stuff about the COVID-19 now. It's like, it's sad. It's sad that they truly didn't know what the freak they were giving us. They didn't know what we were giving us in those doses and those vaccines. They didn't. It's truly sad. You know, I hate to think about this is the nation I live in where our governments have so much power. We just got to do what they say because they said so.
Yep.
That's why you got those 1%ers and those people sitting in the middle of America with bomb shelters and strapped up with guns and all because of y'all. Because they don't feel safe. Because America don't make you feel safe. It don't. I feel safer being here than I would in Russia, but that's because I'm not a Russian. You know what I'm saying? I'm an American, so I feel safer in America than anywhere else. That's just a fact. But there's probably a lot more safer places to live than America, especially with the way the government plays with the butthole.
They usually like smaller nations that are safer.
Safer, yep.
Like I think the smallest nation on earth is like Malta. I think it's just like an island that's not even bigger than Connecticut.
Really?
Qatar is not even bigger than Connecticut. Yeah, it's small. Like I think it's only like 30 miles long. The whole
That's
island.
small.
That's a country.
That's small.
But they got a GDP of like hundreds of millions of dollars, so they're doing something over there.
A lot of drugs.
I mean, it would be drugs. They gotta make furniture and export goods, resources too.
Nah, yeah. When you have a place like that is so secluded to get to, everybody wants things from a place like that. They probably make a lot of money off the ocean.
In the last years of Napoleon's life, he was in the middle of nowhere. Remember, they banished him to an island surrounded with ships just to make sure he wouldn't leave.
Wait, so Napoleon lost his war,
Yeah.
and they banished him?
Yeah, they banished.
Let him live, but they banished him.
Yeah, he was on a small island by himself, surrounded by British troops for the last years of his life.
Really?
Yep. And at first, they were.
What's the thing with his hand?
What do you mean?
Why? Did he have a small hand? Or
Oh no!
why did they always do the thing with his hand?
He just did that to look good. He wanted to be more pristine, like.
He was just really short, though, right? He was really short. That was the truth, right?
He was average height for his time. He was just 5. He was 5'7".
I'm 5'8".
He was average height for the time. This is
Nah,
the 1800s.
stop trying to big him up, son.
No.
He was definitely like 5'4", 5'3".
No, he was 5'7".
Everybody said he was a midget.
That's what I said about Tory Lanez, and he's 5'7".
Tory Lanez is 5'2".
He's 5'7".
Where'd you get 5'7" from?
Look it up.
B.
What?
They be lying on Google. They do though.
They be lying on Google. You funny. I'm looking it up too.
Let's see how. Look, 5'3". How tall is Tory Lanez for real? On Los Angeles Sheriff's website, the arrest report lists Tory Lanez height as 5'3", 120 pounds.
No, he ain't.
5'3", 120 pounds. B. Get out of here. Get out of here. 5'7". Tory ain't my height. I handle Tory. You heard me.
You funny.
Nah, I ain't messing with him. He might shoot me.
Oh, look. Oh, In-N-Out's going to release restaurants throughout the eastern half of the United States, finally.
Oh, yeah. In-N-Out's only a West Coast thing, right?
Yep.
Selfish. You guys are selfish. You need to bring it to the East Coast. This way, right? Yeah. You need to bring it to the East Coast.
I'm looking at it right now. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Honestly, though, I get so turned off by, like, outside food now. Like, I don't know what it is, man. I watch so many people cook on, like, YouTube that I just want to eat their food. I want to
yeah.
I want to eat their food. They prepare it. It looks prepared so, and it might taste nasty. It just looks prepared so nice. But sometimes out here, when I eat food like from like outside or street food, lately I just been like, it's so unsatisfying. It's just not hitting, like, and you got your spots that are always good, but you don't want to abuse them. You don't want to go to those spots all the time because they're good. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to abuse them, then it's not gonna have the same taste as it had before.
This fucking guy.
What are you looking at?
I'm talking to freaking Crush about audition today, right?
And he don't want to go?
Not that you don't want to go. I'm trying to explain what it's about because he's thinking it's a showcase. I was like, dude, it's an audition, right? I said, we in and we out. And he's like, oh, wait, what audition? I told him about this for like at least 4 days now.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
And that's like, it's for the 116th Street Festival in June. And he's like, oh, wait, where's this festival at? 116th Street! Wait, 116th Street? The fuck?
It is called the 116th Street Festival, huh?
And he clearly will punch you in the freaking face. Like, come on. Like, dude. Like,
Yeah, but
I love him, but there'll be like moments like
Crush
this.
be smoking though. Crush is a pothead though. Crush be smoking. You can't do that. Nigga,
Oh, wait. He also reminded me, where's the audition? No, he said, where's the festival? He didn't say, where's the audition at?
see what I'm saying? So who's the fuck up? I said
You,
it then.
you the F up.
Ah,
You the F up. Wait. He left the message. Wait. I told him that.
I read it, nigga.
no cursing. Tell him no cursing. Can't have cursing on
No
the pod
cursing.
no
We
more.
on the pods. No cursing.
No cursing on the pod no more.
Make sure you remember your song. You know your parts.
Oh, he's auditioning too. He's performing with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him do microphone with us
Okay, good.
as the I guess the second song because I want him a part of the festival too,
Okay.
just to bring like a little. It's always great when there's like a little person around.
It's not stop.
Is it not? It's always interesting, even if they're not doing anything. It's just good to watch. Like, oh, that's a human.
I mean, look. Put it this way: whether they be little, whether they be, I take the same liking into like really tall women. When
I'm scared of really tall women.
Ooh, I see really tall women. I'm like, how can I take that down? Like, I see really tall women. I'm like,
King Kong and climb that.
like, how can I like, yo?
What's tall to you? How tall?
What?
What's tall? How tall is it for you?
Well, anything's taller. Anything taller than me is tall for me.
Even as like you're what? If you're 5, what?
If I'm
8?
5'8" and
they're
she's
5'9"?
5'10",
and she's 5'9",
It depends. Like,
Meg Thee Stallion's 5'10".
no, it depends on her bone structure. If she's a thick chick and she's 5'10", yeah, that's. You can tell. I could tell I look like I look smaller. But if she's slender and she's 5'10", don't look that bad. Don't look that bad. It depends on your shoulder width too.
Yes.
Shoulder width is everything.
'Cause-
Be like lately, I've been looking at girls from here, and like the ones that got big shoulders got no necks. They be like big shoulder girls and they got no necks. That dope bodies. Dope bodies, waist good and all that shit. But then when you look at their shoulders, like, damn, yo, what's your father, a fullback?
What's your father, a turtle?
Like, what's tall for you?
Well, I'm 6'2". I remember dating a girl that was 6'2". She was
Too
exactly
tall for
my
you?
height. No, I couldn't. I could handle it. It just felt like in the beginning like a little awkward because it was like, then we're like at the same eye level, and it's like, damn, if we could play ball right now, you could just probably cross me really well.
I mean, I think about it this way, like when
You could choke me out.
yeah, like when I'm on top, that long ass leg past your,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, like that. Yo,
Like you're
what
a
the-
tree.
Like what the hell? I'm grabbing the top. You can't do that with the chick with no leg.
Shut up.
Yo, walk us out.
Thank you all for this incredible episode of What's Up Everybody podcast. Of course, I'm Richard Picasso, aka Richie Loves Yo-Yos.
It's your boy.
It's your boy Fuma Mucho, aka Out of Character. So please like and subscribe to
Yeah.
the channel. We're gonna try to keep the cursing down for YouTube 2023.
We're gonna
But
try.
we're gonna. There's levels to this. We're gonna do it. We're have a good day. Enjoy your life. Peace, love, and yo-yos to you all. And I love you. And I'm gonna go curse out Crush. What's his new message? Hold on, wait. You got a new message.
Yo, have
You
a
got
good
3
Sunday,
messages.
everybody.
You got 3
Hosting a
messages.
show tonight.
All day, every day, baby. Let's rock.
There you go.
Wait,
You
one
got
more.
Crush.
And tell Gilly I said, yeah.
Yeah. What up, Crush?
I didn't press that.
I know it's cool. I said it on the podcast. It means more.